I was wondering if you talk a little bit about branding on Twitter, like the difference between tweeting as a brand and tweeting as a person behind the brand. I feel like a lot of times the person behind the brand is a more successful way to tweet, but there also are obviously very successful people tweeting as brands.
Strictly based if they're good. Strictly based if they're good. If you know, people that have been tweeting as the people behind the brand are just smarter because they're building brand equity, so when Dell fires them or they want to leave, they'll have somewhere to go. So if you're a person behind the brand and you're in a company, fight to be a person behind the brand instead of the logo, because that's good for you. But the success has nothing to do with one being better than the other. People are thrilled to be interacting with the, you know, what we've done with the NHL has been remarkable. They were at 5,000 followers when we started in September, and they're at 400,000 now, strictly by caring. I mean, this is really effort and caring. It really is, because it's so transparent. And I don't know if you guys heard, but we like effort and caring. Yes?
So you've grown the NHL tweet brand from 5,000 to 400,000?
Yep.
Has there been an increase in attendance at the games?
There's been an increase, yeah, so that's been the best part, because who gives a shit, right? But guess what? When you have 400,000 people willing to look at what you're going to tell them instead of 5,000, it's ironic when you start trying to convert things that it converts, because we're in the eyeballs business. And so when they tweet out an offer on NHLshop.com, you know, if the conversion stays the same at 1%, you're making more money at 400,000 than 5,000. And so every metric that's important in their world has exploded in the last 6 months, and they're really, really happy. You know, because their sales on the internet at their shop are way up, their traffic on NHL.com way up, which they monetize because they sell ads on it. Their purchases of Center Ice, which is their internet product that you can watch your favorite team on the internet, is way up. Their viewership for the NHL game on New Year's Day at Fenway Park, the Winter Classic, up. They're you know.
So what did you do?
We cared. I'm being serious. What did we do? We put a full-time person, because people talk about big brands, and we just started listening. That's how. Because the first day we started working with them, we said, look, 947 people have said something about you or one of your teams. We're going to respond to all of them. And that's what we did. And then after you establish that customer service that every one of you should be doing, then you start having big idea initiatives. So we came up with, you know, people like to, you know, predict scores. So we came up with an NHL pick contest on Saturdays. Pick the winner, hashtag NHL pick, got it going. I on the back end leveraged my, you know, relationships and got people with lots of followers to tweet it, right? Power brokered it. It started going. People liked it. The winner gets 2 tickets to a game, social inducement, and away we went. And we started taking pictures of celebrities at the game and putting it on TwitPic. And we started, there's a lot. I mean, this is, you know, but what I'm worried and screaming about still is, let's get the customer service, caring, listening part down. Because that's the big low-hanging fruit right now. I mean, people are talking publicly about you, or your brand, or your space. And your ability to engage with them and make them part of your world is easy, except it's hard. You know, because you got to be authentic and you got to work a lot.
So when you came up with this idea of NHL, did they then identify several people who would be keeping the Twitter page active and constantly fed?
Yep.
And doing all of that?
Yes.
So they then made...
Oh, I walk in and I'm like, what? You don't want to have an employee do this? You've got to do it. You know, I love when people are like, where are we going to get the budget? How about the 80 other assholes that do nothing in this company? Because this is real stuff. And what I love about this is when people talk about what's the ROI, what's the ROI on the other stuff you do? Show me your ROI on your billboard campaign. Well, 8.3 million impressions. How? Well, the report says 8.3 million people drive by it. Really? Because people that I'm looking at, I'm scared shitless to drive now because people are texting, not looking at, you know,